Hi guys, welcome to another video from Little Too Simple. We all know that recessions bring with them a lot of fear, pain, and uncertainty. But what if we told you that recessions can be good for the economy as well? If you're thinking at this point that we're out of our minds, we get it. And you're not wrong. For the most part, recessions are bad and they hurt. But under certain unique circumstances, recessions can actually be good for the economy. And the current situation of the global economy is one such unique circumstance. In today's video, we will tell you why a recession could be good for today's economy. And just as you would expect from us, we won't bore you with age-old concepts such as recession providing opportunities to buy the dip, etc. Instead, we'll provide you with a logical and neutral perspective on this topic, supported by valid and interesting observations we have made over the last few months while researching it. If you like these kinds of videos, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. And feel free to share it with your friends and family. Now, let's roll. What could be a better way to kick off this video than by understanding the basics of what a recession actually is? Broadly speaking, a recession is defined as 2 or more consecutive quarters of negative economic growth, most commonly measured using GDP. This is one of the most widely accepted definitions of a recession. Interestingly, this definition also busts one of the biggest misconceptions associated with recessions. A lot of people claim to possess the ability to foresee a recession through various economic models. But thinking that a recession can be foreseen is actually the biggest misconception about it. Going by the standard definition of a recession, it's impossible to know if the economy is in a recession until it's already in one. This is because the economy is considered to be in recession based on the GDP growth rate in the preceding 2 quarters, meaning the confirmation comes after the fact. At this point, you might be wondering, all this talk about recessions is fine, but how can it be good for the economy? As we said at the beginning, a recession can be good for the current global economy due to a set of unique circumstances that have never coincided before in history. Generally, the economy is in good health when the supply of goods and services equals demand. But if demand exceeds supply, it causes inflation. High inflation, in turn, creates a situation where essential goods and services become out of reach for poorer sections of society. The global economy is currently in exactly this state, high inflation due to high demand. But here's the twist. This increase in demand is not due to higher productivity or higher incomes. Instead, it's the result of free money pumped into the economy by central banks to counter the negative effects of the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020. Central banks achieved this by simply printing more money, which increased people's purchasing power. However, since this happened while global production of goods and services was sharply declining due to lockdowns, it created a unique imbalance. People had more money to spend, but there was a limited supply of goods and services. This mismatch drove up demand, and, consequently, inflation, worldwide. The only way to tame the extremely high inflation the global economy is currently facing is to 1. Increase the supply of goods and services, or 2. Decrease the demand. Given the current global circumstances, increasing supply is extremely difficult, if not impossible, in the short term. That leaves the second option, reducing demand. And this is where a recession plays a role. A recession naturally reduces demand, which in turn brings inflation down to more manageable levels. We call this a unique circumstance because central banks worldwide have printed and pumped more money into the economy in the last 2 years than they did in the entire history of central banking. This scale of money injection is unprecedented. If you're wondering why we can't just increase the supply of goods and services to combat inflation instead of reducing demand, you'll be happy to know that a video on that exact issue is already in the works. So, make sure you subscribe to our channel so you don't miss it. We hope we were able to justify the title of this video and explain why a recession could actually be a good thing for today's economy. If you made it this far into the video, please let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video interesting, please like and share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Until next time, have a good one, guys.